What's up, guys? My name is Spartan, and before I get started with this episode of Tour My Tower, I'd like to say a huge thanks to all of you guys who have chosen to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We just hit 4,000 subscribers, so huge shout out to all of you guys. I'm very, very grateful, and I hope that you guys enjoy this episode. What's up, guys? My name is Spartan, and this is episode 22 of my Tour My Tower video series. This is a series where I go through the ins and outs of my tower, talk about the different moves that we're making, the different upgrades we're doing, etc. And this is a very, very big episode, guys. I know I say that literally every episode, but I mean it this time. This has been a freaking crazy episode. So let's not waste any time here, and let's just go ahead and jump into the stats page. Guys, I just recently hit my 1-year anniversary of playing this game a couple days ago now, and I actually recently released a video about that and sort of just going over my experience playing the game over the past year. And we now, today, are at 21.26Q, quadrillion lifetime earned coins. Last video, which I believe was released 10 or 11 days ago, we were about at 11.5Q. So we are making some very big strides in terms of our coin income, and we're going to touch on to the different things that I'm working on here in a little bit, but I am very excited. Let me go ahead and just scroll down here so that you guys can see the milestones. I have pretty much at this point exclusively been farming tier 11. I am considering trying out tier 12 pretty soon, so we'll see kind of how that shakes out. But in terms of my tier 11 runs, I'm currently averaging anywhere from 9,000 to 9,200 waves and getting somewhere around 500 trill coins. So effectively, as it currently stands, I am currently getting over 1Q per day. So that is massive. I still have yet to unlock tier 18, but who cares? I don't care. I'm just trying to get these coins. But that's going to wrap it up for the stats page. Let's go ahead and jump into the workshop, ultimate weapons, and workshop enhancements. So in terms of the basic workshop, we are still running our Devoed Blender strategy. And it's basically Blender, but with a Devoed workshop. I don't know. If you guys would like to see a video on my exact strategy, what I'm doing, let me know and I'll kind of walk you guys through it. But it's pretty simple. I mean, it's effectively just Blender, but with a Devoed workshop. There are a few things that are helpful, like having the free upgrade card mastery to lock certain things like the orbs, and I'm also locking the shockwave size. But in terms of everything else is basically just getting leveled up passively through free upgrades, and it has significantly prolonged my farming runs. And because I am doing a Devoed workshop at the start of the run, my damage is completely Devoed. It has actually netted me quite a few coins, more than just conventional Blender. So again, if you'd like to see a video on the strategy that I'm doing, feel free to write me in the comment section below. And yeah, let's go ahead and touch on the ultimate weapons, because this is what I'm super, super excited about. So Chain Lightning still looks pretty good here. We did put a couple levels into the Chain Lightning Chance. That is now 21.5%. That has been pretty helpful for me. I also got another level of Death Wave Quantity, so that has been pretty good in terms of my sell income. And oh boy, what do we have here? What's going on here? What is this? That's right, guys. We finally unlocked Chrono Loop. So Chrono Field has the ultimate weapon Chrono Loop, and I'll just pull it up here so that you can see what it says. It says enemies affected by Chrono Field spiral towards the tower with a rotation rate of 0.1. And yeah. Let me just briefly jump into a run here so that you guys can see what it kind of looks like at base level. So you can see the enemies are slowly kind of rotating around my tower, just like that. So yeah, that is what Chrono Loop looks like. It is pretty cool. I really like it. I think it looks good. I have zero regrets getting this as my second Ultimate Weapon Plus. And yeah, and here is my Golden Tower. We now have a duration of 1 minute and 3 seconds. So 63 seconds for the duration. Our bonus is 24 times, and that is pretty cool. Also, we now have level 8 golden combo. So this was kind of the milestone I was looking to get to before unlocking other things, and we hit it. So I think last video I was at about level 6, I believe. 5 or 6, somewhere around there. But yeah, we did a few things and we got level 8 golden combo. In terms of Poison Swamp, Black Hole, and Spotlight, I have not really touched these, although I did put 1 level in Spotlight bonus, and I believe a level or 2 in the Spotlight angle. Let's go ahead and talk about my workshop enhancements. In terms of my workshop enhancements, this is kind of what I've been doing for my farming runs. I get my damage, crit factor, and super crit multiplier up to a little bit over 1.5, so level 50. In terms of my EHP stuff, because I'm still running EHP, I've been really trying to work on my health regen, and wall health. And in terms of my utility enhancements, I usually always get cash bonus up to 1.5. I then get coins as high as I possibly can, and then cells as high as I possibly can, and free upgrades and enemy level skips, both 10 levels in each of those. But that is going to cover the workshop enhancements and ultimate weapons. Let's go ahead and talk about my cards. Okay, so a couple new things here. First and foremost, you may already notice, I got the damage card mastery. I did this for really one main reason, but two reasons. First and foremost, my Legends League tournaments. I know that Tags, who you guys may know him from the Discord server and his YouTube channel, he recently got the damage card mastery, and it has helped him a lot, to my understanding, in his Legends League tournaments. In terms of other card masteries, I have put a few levels into the recovery package chance mastery. This has been definitely helpful for me. I need to continue to work on it. In terms of my intro sprint mastery, I currently have 2 lab levels completed, which yields me getting to basically 540 waves right out the gate without even having to turn a cheek. And last but not least in the cards, I now have Wave Accelerator Mastery, which this one has single-handedly skyrocketed my coins. I'm sure that it kind of factors in with some of the other stuff that I've been doing, continuing to work on my coin enhancements, module levels, etc. But upon unlocking Wave Accelerator Mastery and putting a couple levels into it, it has definitely skyrocketed my tier 11 farming runs. I'm currently saving up for another card slot. So I have 2,600 gems right now. I'm saving up 5,500 so that I can go ahead and get the 18th card slot. But that is going to cover it for cards, card masteries, and card slots. Let's go ahead and talk about modules. Oh my gosh, look at this. Guys, we have an ancestral multiverse nexus. Look at it. Look at it in all of its glory. We finally did it. You guys know the past 2 or 3 episodes of this series have been rough in terms of the module page, but no longer. We finally got Ancestral Multiverse Nexus, which now I believe takes my ultimate weapon synced cooldown with Deathwave, Black Hole, and Golden Tower down to 63 seconds, which, keep in mind, is the exact same duration of my Golden Tower. So what that means is I now have a permanent Golden Tower naturally without needing to use Galaxy Compressor. That is absolutely insane. I still am using Galaxy Compressor. I have experimented with Black Hole Digester. What I have found is although I do get way more coins, I also get way less cells because I don't have the added cooldown reduction of the Death Wave, which gives me a lot of cells, obviously. So for that reason, for the meantime, I am still using Galaxy Compressor. This is kind of my farming setup. But as I continue to work on things, I may consider experimenting further with Black Hole Digester. But yeah, that's currently where we are at. In terms of module levels, we are very, very close to getting to the next little level here. So I will get my 5th effect probably by next episode for most of these. Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get this one right now. Boom! Defense Absolute. That is what is going to carry me to the next level. Yeah, guys, my module levels have quickly been skyrocketing, and that really is from 2 different primary sources. First and foremost, the Shatter Shards lab has been awesome, just in terms of kind of getting everything that I need. But also the Recovery Package Chance Mastery. That has single-handedly been getting me way higher in terms of my module levels, and I frankly regret not getting it as soon as I did. It definitely has been helpful for me. But yeah, guys, that is actually going to cover it for modules. Let's go ahead and talk about my labs. All right, guys, here are the labs. Lab 1, you guys already know. I don't need to say it, but I'm going to say it. Lab 1 will forever be dedicated to lab speed until it is fully maxed. I don't care how long it takes. I've gone this far, I may as well just finish it out. Finish strong, get her done. So, lab speed, we are 12 days away from level 92, and then we only have 8 levels after that. And I'm sure that the last like 3 or 4 levels are going to be absolutely insane, but I don't care. I'm maxing this lab. I don't care. Even if it makes less sense for me to max it, and maybe I could do another card mastery lab or work on damage labs or something like that. I don't care. I just want to max this freaking lab, so that's what I'm going to do. In lab 2, we have Wave Accelerator Mastery. So yes, this is kind of what I've been hinting at in terms of my coin increase. So I am a believer in the Wave Accelerator Mastery. I'm going to continue to work on it for a little bit. I might take a break after this level and put another couple levels into the Recovery Package Chance Mastery. I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out. In Lab 3, I still have coins per kill. I don't know really what the optimal path is, but I think at this point for me, I'm probably just going to try to max it. In Lab 4, we have Lab Coin Discount going. This is mostly for the sake of funding my card masteries. They just get so freaking expensive. Let me just show you guys exactly how expensive they get. So yeah, my next level of Recovery Package Chance Mastery going to level 4 is almost 3 quadrillion coins. So you can see it just gets very, very expensive. But I think it's going to be helpful for me to go ahead and work on the coin discount lab just so that that can kind of mitigate it a little bit. But it's still absolutely asinine how expensive those labs are. And last but not least, Lab 5, we have Shatter Shards. This is another perma-max. I don't care how long it takes. And oh my gosh, okay, maybe I care a little bit how long it takes. 59 days, good grief. The value that I'm going to get from this is just going to be super, super helpful for me. Modules help you with basically every facet of the game through their passive effects. You get the tower damage, the coin bonus, the tower health, and the ultimate weapon damage. So getting all of those as high level as you can is definitely advantageous. It's a good thing to do. So that's why I'm kind of working on it. But yeah, that is going to cover it for my labs. Let's go ahead and talk about my tournaments. Oh boy, we are still in Legends League. Will we ever get keys? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. In terms of my history, here's what we're looking at here. So the Legends tournament from July 19th, I believe, was right before I got the Damage Mastery. So literally the tournament right after I got the Damage Mastery, I increased my waves by about 130. So that is really, really big. That's a huge thing. Very happy with that. The July 26th tournament was just kind of a terrible, terrible battle condition. The basic ultimate is just terrible. I freaking hate it. It is rough. But I will say, having the intro sprint mastery for Legends League has been pretty helpful because I effectively get to skip every other boss wave. And especially when you have the basic ultimate and every single wave is a boss wave, potentially, it comes in handy. But that is my tournaments. Let's go ahead and talk about the vault briefly. So I have unlocked a few more keys since the last episode, and what I've been doing is just kind of continuing to go up the tree. I was initially tempted to go ahead and get this additional card slot, but I don't think it's really that high of a priority for me at this point, especially because I can still just buy them with gems if I have the ability to save up properly. So I think the next big move for me will either be jumping over and getting the demon mode automation. I think that would be pretty good. But more than likely what I'm going to do is try to start saving up for the workshop respec discount. I think that the workshop respec discount is going to be super helpful. Once I get all 3 of these done, it's literally free respecs, so I don't have to worry about it. Because currently for my tournaments, I am respecing twice. Once prior to the tournament to go into Glass Cannon, and then once after to go back to EHP so that I can properly farm. But yeah, that's what we're looking at for the tournaments and the vault. Let's go ahead and talk about the guilds. Hey, shout out to This is Sparta. You guys have been killing it. So yeah, we got a new member. It's Young Hov. What's up, dude? Yeah. So what I've been working on in terms of my Guardians is mainly the steel chip. I have 5 targets, 103 second cooldown, and a multiplier of basically 0.5. This has been decent, but not super great, kind of underwhelming, but that's okay. In terms of fetch, this is what my fetch currently looks like. I've slowly been trickling away at the cooldown of this as well, just for more activations so that I can make sure that I'm able to max all of the daily caps, which you can see I currently am able to do with my current setup. In terms of the store, this is what we're looking at. We have everything in terms of the cosmetics, the relics, we have the Guardians already. So all of this is already purchased. So at this point for me, it's really just going to come down to getting the shards, getting the extra bits, etc. Which actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and get some core shards so that I can hopefully get that last level for my modules. Oh my gosh, and that did it. So let's go ahead and pop that in there and see what we get. Cool, poison swamp damage. Not really what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. But that's going to cover it for the guilds. Let's go ahead and talk about the events. All right, so we still have some missions. There are some missions that I freaking hate, like the landmine stun, the death ray. Oh, it's so annoying. Obviously, the nuke mission's kind of a pain. But you know what? It is what it is. In terms of the event shop, I purchased some gems. I purchased some stones. I also got the themes, the tower and background skin. And I've been working on my golden bot still. I have one more level on golden bot bonus, I think, and then that will be gold boxed. And then after that, I'm going to start probably trying to put some levels into the cooldown so that I can try to get it down to 63 seconds. But yeah, guys, that is basically going to wrap it up for this episode of Tour My Tower. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Liking and dropping a comment below, letting me know how your towers are going. And huge shout out to all of my YouTube members. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for choosing to support my YouTube channel financially. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you guys know I don't take you for granted. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode, but thank you so much for watching. And like always, I will see you guys later.